What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my kitchen. Now, some of you are well aware the holidays are right around the corner. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter.
Never trusted that bunny.
And with these holidays comes family feasts, a spread. And nothing hits that good old digestive tract on these fall holidays like pumpkin pie. I always tell grandma to make a couple, because you best believe I'm gonna solo one. But traditional pumpkin pie, loaded with sugar. Next to no protein, we're losing gains. And after a few pieces, you need Wonder Woman's lasso of truth to get you out of that hole you just put yourself in. But today, we're gonna change that. In this video, we'll be making anabolic pumpkin pie. Not only is this recipe wicked simple, anybody out there watching can do it. We've captured that authentic pumpkin pie flavor while cutting down on the calories and making it way more anabolic. So if you want to indulge this holiday season without needing to call a superhero to come save you, then this may be the only recipe you need. I guarantee it. As always, man, if you got the RGF recipe book, link in description. It's been updated. If it's been a minute since you went and got your updated copy, go get it, because if it's been a while, man, there's like double the recipes in here now. You get it one time, you get every future recipe for free. I'm telling you, man, this is my guidebook, my playbook. If you're trying to follow this diet and you want to see success and you want something that's sustainable, look no further, baby. It's right here. Just be careful, put it in your pocket. It might burn a hole through it. It's so hot. So if you guys are ready to get another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! So the first thing we want to do is make our pie crust. Now you can make this without the crust and you're going to save a lot of carbs. You're going to save quite a bit of calories. But where's the fun in no crust, right boys? So instead of buying a pre-made crust real high in calories, we're going to make our own using graham crackers. So the first step, we're just going to take our honey graham crackers and weigh out 155 grams. It ends up being 10 crackers exactly. They really make these to spec. Just grab you a stack, give them a nice squeeze, and just kind of keep repeating it. You can throw them in a baggie and use a +1 tool of bludgeoning to beat them up, but I forgot, so I'll just do it like this. On second thought, throw them in a bag and smash them. That was tedious. Now we're just gonna add 60 grams of sugar-free syrup down in here. It's gonna bind them together, help us mold it. Like the educational institutions are doing with our children, we're gonna mold this just how we want it. Now we're just gonna go in here with our meat grubbers and mix everything together until it's a dough. And would you look at that, bud? We got ourselves a little dough ball. Wonder if they'd let me pitch this out on Yankees opening day. Now I'm just gonna hit my springform pan with some nonstick. Springform means this comes off, makes it easier, but I mean, Google it, bud. I ain't got time to explain. Then we'll just take our dough, put it in the middle, press down on it, and we're gonna shape it to the bottom of this pan and a little bit up the sides. And once our crust is shaped and formed, we're gonna just slide it to the side and place a large mixing bowl on our food scale to measure out the filling. First thing we're gonna put in is 427 grams of canned pumpkin. 88 cents at Walmart, bud. Get off your high horse and go get a deal. We're just gonna scrape it down in here. 427 grams is exactly what's in one can. So you buy one can, you're gonna be good. Next up, we throw in 112 grams of fat-free cream cheese. It's gonna do a lot for this texture. Little pro tip too, you're best off letting it get to room temperature. It's gonna mix a lot better. Now we need 170 grams of plain fat-free Greek yogurt. It's gonna make this more creamy. And I've seen some of y'all's search history, man. I know you're gonna be cool with this. Now we're just gonna throw in 124 grams of a whey protein powder. I'm using that Final Boss Cinnamon Swirl. I don't feel like I thought this angle through. Nonetheless, we're sold out anyways, so if you don't see it, hey. But it might be back in stock now, I don't know. We're a little inconsistent around here, but that's why you love me. The cinnamon flavor really adds a lot to this recipe, because we're gonna add cinnamon anyways. We get to add less because the protein has cinnamon in it. But if you only got vanilla, I ain't judging. It's gonna be good all the same. Now we're just gonna pour in 30 grams of 0-calorie sweetener. I'm using the sucralose version. Lots of people hate it and think there's bad side effects from it, but I've never noticed one. And to be honest, at this point, I'm praying for a mutation. Let me get some power so I can fight my way out of this year we're having. Jesus. And finally, we need 3 grams of cinnamon. Just give her a little shake, bud. And 5 grams of vanilla extract. Now we just gotta mix this thing up, and you can do it by hand, man. I've done it. Might take you a little bit of time, but you can get her done. But today for this video, I'm gonna employ a special tool. This is a stand mixer. I bought it to use for these videos, and I've rarely used it. To be honest, it's laziness on my part, but today we're gonna get our money's worth. So all we do is lock the bowl into place, get that bad boy in there, and hit go. Now that this is all whipped up, all I gotta do is pour it right in here on top of our crust. Ooh, baby, that looks purty. Don't be afraid to do a little scraping. We want all this anabolic pumpkin. And once the fox is in the hole, go ahead and take a spoon and just spread it all out. Make it even all the way around. You know, you ain't gotta do this. This is more for the gram, you know what I mean? And if you ain't doing it for the gram, then what are you doing it for? Shout out to everybody not doing it for the gram and living a life of peace and solitude. Gotta feel good not being angry 24/7. Before we throw this in the oven, we gotta try the batter. You just gotta get in there and ooh. When the batter's good, you know you're on the right track. Now here's how this is gonna go down. We gotta throw it in the oven at 300 degrees for 30 minutes. As soon as the 30 minutes is up, we gotta lower the heat to 300 and do an additional 15. So 45 minutes of cooking in total. Slide her in there. Ooh. And ladies and gentlemen, when we return, it's feasting time. Let's go. And it's Thanksgiving in September. Our pumpkin pie is officially done, and you know what time it is, baby. We got our Michael Myers hatchet. We're gonna give her a good old-fashioned cut test. Exhibit A, that graham cracker crust is right there, bud. It's gonna add a lot of flavor. Do a nice little cut. Ooh, nice. Go around to the other side, give her a nice little ooh. Now we'll just grab her and give her a ooh, baby. Look at that marbling. We got the crust down at the bottom, that pumpkin anabolic filling right there. Just look at that even color. That extra mixing was worth it. All right, guys, we've been staring at it long enough. I think it's time to pull up a chair, strap on the old feed bag, and try this thing together. You guys ready? Let's go. All right, guys, we're gonna try something new. I actually got a dining room table over the weekend. Put this bad boy together myself. That American ingenuity. Mwah. Although this chair is a little unbalanced. That American attention to detail. Comment below if you like this or the old spot better, right? I'm trying to find a new place to do the intros too. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. We're just trying to improve around here, bud. That's it. This is actually messing with my OCD. Before we get to trying this pumpkin pie, I gotta just give Final Boss greens. You know, if we're gonna eat pumpkin for every meal today, because I'll probably eat this whole thing today, to be honest, we gotta at least cover that nutritional base, man. Keep that doctor away. Try a scoop. Ooh, it's like taking a shot of apple cider vinegar. You know it's doing something good for you, but you really wonder if it's worth it all in the end. It is. Available at FinalBossForce.com, Amazon.com, free shipping, code RGF10, 10%, Anabolic, Wizard Tea, FinalBossAthletics.com, baby. Get you one, get you two, get you one for everybody in your life. For some of you, that's zero, and I'm sorry. I really am. Let's get down to business, baby. So you already seen the piece we have right here, and I thought about getting a fork, but I'm just gonna eat it by hand, because that's how I'm eating these 99% of the time. No need to pretend to be any less of a savage on here than I really am, because I feel like authenticity is the key. So there you go. You can see it, the crust, the marbling. Did he say marlin? I said marbling. 3, 2, 1, let go. Spot on. Wow. I don't know if you can, I don't know if you can see that, but the middle, it's like creamy. It's like actual pumpkin pie. It's got a little hint of cinnamon, loads of pumpkin, and that graham cracker crust just adds a nice little, It's doing something. Maybe I should have used a fork, because I'm gonna eat this really fast as I sit it down for a second. I guess I'll pick it back up. I'm telling y'all, if you served this at your Thanksgiving get-together, your Easter get-together, your pagan ritual, whatever religion you subscribe to, if you served this as a dish and you didn't tell people it was supposed to be the healthy version, I have a hard time believing they'd have any idea this was quote-unquote healthy. Fall's almost here, and I know there's some women out there that love pumpkin. Pumpkin spice Starbucks, carving pumpkins, kicking your man in his pumpkins because he's been acting up. Everybody loves pumpkin. If you're having that fix, man, you gotta make this, because it's gonna blow your mind. I'm telling you, man, there's no reason this should taste this good. There's no reason it should be this creamy, and Lord knows there's no reason it should be this anabolic. I'm half tempted to just eat it like an ear of corn. Seriously, if I scoop out some of that creamy, I mean, just look at that, bud. Ooh, the steam coming off. I don't know if y'all can see that. This is an HD camera, but she's getting out a little outdated. But for real, the key to being successful on any diet is when you're craving something like a pumpkin pie, like ice cream. You're craving something like chicken and noodles. By the way, that would pair well with this. That video didn't get as many views as I thought, and it's one of the best recipes I've ever made. So go back and watch it. But the idea is when you're craving something, you just get the ingredients and you make it. it. You satisfy that urge. You don't go on a binge. You don't go buy a store-bought pumpkin pie that's gonna be 5,000 calories and add about 5 pounds of junk to that trunk. Instead, you make it at home. And even if you do eat the entire thing, it's helping you towards your goals. It's not loaded with sugar. It's not gonna trigger you to binge into the next food. And if you even have a modicum of self-control, you can eat this thing over the course of 4 days, 5 days, 3 days, 2 days, or like me and have it all in 1 day. If it fits your diet, you hit your protein, your calories, you're good to go. In this entire pumpkin pie, you make the entire thing. Split it into 8 pieces, 10 pieces, 6 pieces, however you want to do it. But the entire thing has 1,497 calories, only 21 grams of fat, 138 grams of protein, 189 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of fiber. So if you do 8 slices, that's about 20 grams of protein a slice, only about 3 grams of fat, 23 grams of carbs. You get some fiber in there for 1 slice. Compare that to anywhere else, bud. You ain't getting that type of value, that type of macro anabolic value. You just ain't getting it, bud. I know it. You know it. The man that just had his pumpkins kicked in knows it. World knows it, bud. Before we exit this video, I need to have a little talk with y'all. The trend I see all over the internet, right? We just had the quote-unquote last week of summer. Summer's over. For some reason, people get it in their heads that now is the time, because the holidays are coming up and there's gonna be temptation, that they should just give in on their diets, right? Summer's over. I can't go to the beach. I might as well just gain a ton of weight so I can try to shed it off in January. If you have that mindset currently, then shame on you, man. Shame on you. The anabolic diet isn't just some quick fix. This isn't something you're just gonna do over the summer so you can take a couple photos for the gram and bounce out. This is a lifestyle. And when I see people that are just totally fun with the winter dirty bulk and they're just putting on all this weight, bikini season's over, they're just gonna start shoving Starbucks drinks in their mouth and eating bagels like a squirrel eating nuts, saving up that golden fat for the winter. When I see that, I'm appalled. Because in my humble and honest opinion, this is just as good, if not better, than regular pumpkin pie. Because you know what? You don't have that guilt after you eat it. You're getting that protein in. You're staying anabolic. You're burning more calories just by eating higher protein foods. This is not hard, people. If you got that excuse in your head and you've been slipping and sliding a little bit, I've been seeing it everywhere. A couple people at the gym are looking a little thick in them Alpha Elite joggers. Some of the women wearing the sports bra 2 pieces are now in onesies. And I know why. I ain't stupid. So if you fall into any of these categories, man, let me tell you something. There's no reason we can't be photo ready. We can't take our shirts off any time of the year. I'm in Texas now. We don't even have snow. So even if it drops to 40 degrees, you best believe I'll be out there on my front lawn doing yoga in the nude. I'm kidding, that was a joke. I'll have something on. But you know what I mean. Now is not the time to give up. Now's the time that you grind in. This is where we see who's really out here working and who's just in it for a few months out of the year. Time will tell who was really on their anabolic game or who wasn't. And I promise y'all, man, here on this channel, I want us all to be on the right side of history. As always, RJF recipe book, link in description. It's been updated, man. This delicious pumpkin pie, this dessert of the gods, is in there along with every other recipe. If there's a food you want, it's in here, bud. Take this with you to the store. Find the things you want to make. It's your shopping list. It's everything. It's right here. Exact measurements. You just get a food scale. You weigh it out. You make it. You take the time. And your body's going to thank you. Get it one time. You get every future recipe update for free, man. I mean, heck, Christmas is months away, but this could be an early Christmas present, right? Think about it. You get this now. Then when Christmas comes, you wake up shredded, and that was like 2 gifts in one. And then you update it that morning too, and there might be a special Christmas recipe. Who knows? We're doing the Lord's work. And if all this is confusing, you're like, you know what, man? I'm good at following directions, but I'm bad at thinking outside of the box entirely. I just want a plan to follow, and if I follow it, I know I'll see results. Well, you're in luck. RenJSFitness.com. I can make you a program. I can work with you in any capacity you want. I can make you a training plan, meal plan. We can work together with check-ins, all that. You just gotta freaking do it. RenJSFitness.com, man. I can be the answer to your prayers. Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but I can help you out. Appreciate each and every one of you for watching. I hope this video was good. I really do, because the stress of the move, the stress of my family came and visited, then my sister came and visited, then my girlfriend came and visited. I had to film a bunch of videos all back to back to back. I was pretty stressed out, but we got them out. We got them good. I'm in a good spot now, right? The house is coming together. I'm unpacked. Life is good, and I hope that reflects in these future videos, because I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling anabolic, and I'm feeling like another bite of pumpkin pie. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, because we got new videos coming all the time. Comment anything down below. What do you think of this as the outro station? Or did you like it in that dungeon of a kitchen? You want me to do it while I'm on the toilet? Y'all let me know down below, and yeah, I'll take it into consideration. Appreciate you guys as always, and until next time, I will see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Boom. Boom. I personally like it right here. I personally do. Pumpkin pie.